Prince Andrew went for a ride around the Windsor estate today after finally ending his cat-and-mouse game with Virginia Giuffre's lawyers as the legal row over whether he had sex with one of pedophile Jeffrey Epstein's young slaves continues. The Duke of York, 61, had spent 3 weeks at Balmoral with his mother the Queen and his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, allegedly to avoid having papers notifying him about the bombshell sex case delivered to his 30-room mansion at Royal Lodge in Windsor Great Park. He was pictured returning to Windsor at the end of last month to meet his first grandchild some 12 days after Princess Beatrice gave birth, and days after he officially recognized the sex assault lawsuit served to him by Ms. Giuffre, formerly Roberts. Ms. Giuffre claims she was forced to have sex with the royal on 3 occasions, in London, Manhattan and the U.S. Virgin Islands, when she was a minor under U.S. law. Andrew has always denied any wrongdoing and his lawyer has called her allegations baseless. The acknowledgement was confirmed in a joint agreement signed by a lawyer for the Duke, approved by a Manhattan federal judge and entered into the public court record. The court papers said Andrew had been challenging acceptance of the lawsuit until lawyers spoke by phone on September 21. An agreement was signed 3 days later, according to the order signed by Judge Lewis A. Kaplan. Mail Online had previously reported that Andrew's legal team accepted that he had been correctly served with legal papers by his sex accuser. This has now been entered in the official public record. Ms. Giuffre's lawyer, David Boies, had previously said he expected the prince's U.S. lawyer, Andrew B. Brettler, to apply for a reasonable extension to respond to the complaint, and indicated they would likely agree to it. The prince must now file responses to the lawsuit's claims by October 29. A conference has been scheduled for November 3. Delivering a lawsuit to a defendant is usually a routine matter but can be more complicated when a defendant resides outside the United States. A judge must be satisfied that a defendant has been properly notified of the allegations and has a reasonable period of time to respond to them. Lawyers for Giuffre had told the judge that they had delivered the lawsuit to Andrew in numerous ways, though never directly into his hands. At one point, Britain's High Court accepted a request from Giuffre's lawyers to formally contact Andrew about the lawsuit. Los Angeles attorney Andrew Brettler, who signed the papers on Andrew's behalf acknowledging the prince was aware of the lawsuit, had argued at a hearing that Ms. Giuffre's claim was baseless, non-viable and potentially unlawful. In late 2019, Andrew told the BBC Newsnight programme that he never had sex with Giuffre, saying, "It didn't happen." Brettler has said that Andrew cannot be sued because an earlier lawsuit in the United States that was settled absolves our client from any and all liability. That 2009 settlement document, however, remains sealed. Epstein was found dead in his cell at a Manhattan federal jail in August 2019 while he awaited a sex trafficking trial. The death was ruled to be suicide. Ms. Giuffre is seeking unspecified damages, but there is speculation the sum could be in the millions of dollars. Court documents show that lawyers for both sides spoke on September 21 and the time for the Duke to respond was extended.